And so it begins, the world-famous Tailgate Party, brought to you by OffshoreInsiders.com, home of the top football expert in the world, me, Joe Duffy, #1 all-time in terms of total net units won. As we file this report, we don't have the sports service plays that are up for Thursday night yet. Make sure you visit OffshoreInsiders.com, but that is only if you want to win. It includes a master luck line, top plays from the top services, and our handicappers all tracing the roots back to the score phone days of the 1980s, just like this famous podcast. All right, now all records are against the spread. Let's get to some Thursday night trends. Charlotte and Louisville. The 49ers of Charlotte on an 0-4-2 overall skid. Louisville 15-3 to Conference USA. And they do get off to a good start, 8-3 in the month of September. Tulane against Wake Forest. The Green Wave 0-6 to the Atlantic Coast Conference. And Tennessee, Martin, and Cincinnati, actually nothing on that game yet. Indiana and Florida International. For Indiana, they've covered 5 straight to Conference USA. They're 5-2 outside of the conference overall. Florida International 5-1 on Thursday nights. Appalachian State and Tennessee. Appalachian State 1-5 their last 6 overall. Volunteers enter this season having covered 6 of 8. They are 7-3 to the Sun Belt Conference. South Carolina and Vanderbilt, the Gamecocks, are 3-8 in the month of September, yet 5-2 on Thursday nights. Of course, going back to the Spurrier era, they love to open on that first Thursday night. They're 2-6 on field turf. Vanderbilt 6-2 on field turf and 13-6 inside the conference. Rice and Western Kentucky. Rice is 0-5 on Thursdays. Western Kentucky 8-2 in the conference. Oregon State and Minnesota, the Beavers are 3-8 outside the conference, 3-10 on field turf. Minnesota 5-1 their last 6 overall. Now, if you enjoy these podcasts, we're also going to give you inside information, news, and notes from the clipboard of Joe Duffy. Please leave a positive review wherever you're listening. If you're listening on iTunes or Stitcher, give us a 5-star. This will help us in search engines, get us more exposure, and give us all the motivation to give you more and more information. It is also a way for you to tell us you want more. Or if you're listening to the simulcast on YouTube, just like us there. And remember, most importantly, these podcasts are brought to you by OffshoreInsiders.com, so support the podcast by visiting OffshoreInsiders.com. And if you want to win, you definitely want to take a long, hard look at the world's top handicappers, exclusively at OffshoreInsiders.com.